All right, members, it is about time to make a start. Item number 1, confirmation of the minutes of the 13th meeting held on January the 16th. The minutes have been made available to members. Can I take them as confirmed? Matters arising, a meeting with the CS. I learned from the CS that the report population policy has been published, and this has also been made available to members. We are going to hold the special meeting inviting the CS to brief us on the various initiatives. The CS agreed to take part in the meeting, but she pointed out that this is only a summary of the situation at this particular stage. She would like, however, to listen to what members have to say. We got in touch with the CS Secretariat, and she would be able to make it on the 24th of April, Friday, at 2:30 p.m. No question. Right, next, further report by the Legal Service Division on Banking Disclosure Amendment Rules 2014. Legal Advisor, please. Chairman, in relation to the Banking Disclosure Amendment Rules, on the 9th of January, we submitted a report to the Council, LS15. Basically, this is to implement Basel III's disclosure requirements. Technically, we do have some drafting questions for clarification with the administration. And also, in the gazetted version, the date that it was put together wasn't done by the monetary authority, but it was done by an acting monetary authority, and therefore there was a question as to whether technically this acting official has the authority to put together the rules. And after considering the administration's reply in paragraphs 4 and 6 of the report, I have highlighted all the legal basis, and after deliberation we do not see the need to follow up on this. We also got a reply from the administration regarding the drafting. We don't need to follow up on this either at this present stage. Right, last time we said that we didn't see the need for a subcommittee. Do you see a need for a subcommittee? No. Right, business arising from previous council meetings, a legal service division report on subsidiary legislation gazette on January the 16th. Will members please refer to paper LS32. This was gazetted on the 16th of this month. The first batch has to do with the fee revision. The other one is the minimum wage revision. The third batch is the UN sanctions. The first one is the Land Miscellaneous Provisions Amendment Regulations 2015. It is to do with the excavation permit fees, and also the increase in economic costs for extension of such permits. This will go into effect on March the 27th. The second one, Mr. Chairman, if I may, is the Amusement Ride Safety Fees Amendment Regulation 2015. This is to revise 15 fee items at a range between 5.8 and 20%. For 11 items have been revised in 2004, in 1997. The commencement date is March the 26th. The third one is Import and Export Fees Amendment Regulations 2015. This is to increase the fees and charges for delivery verification certificate and international import certificate. Commencement date March the 20th, 2015. According to the government information, this is to recover the cost in order to achieve the ultimate objective of full recovery. All right, then for this first batch, any subcommittee? No? Legal advisor, please. The second batch, Chairman, contains LN 6 and 7. This has to do with the revision of the statutory minimum wage. Starting from 1st of May this year, the prescribed minimum hourly wage rate, or the PMHW rate, in the schedule shall be $32.50. In connection with this notice, members can rescind this notice, but we cannot amend it. And under Schedule 9 of the Employment Ordinance, the employers have to keep a records of hours worked specified in the schedule. At the moment, it is $12,300 per month. As a result of the revision of the statutory minimum wage, the amount will go up to $13,300 per month. And this will go into effect on the 1st of May. In our brief, Mr. Chairman, we have highlighted the fact that the Manpower Panel did discuss this issue, although members did have different views. I wonder whether members would like to set up a subcommittee. All right, Mr. Lee Chuk-yen proposes a subcommittee. Who would like to join? There will be further circulation of invitation. Legal advisor for third batch. Yes, Chairman. The third batch is the United Nations Sanctions Somalia Amendment Regulation 2015. This was gazetted on the 16th of January and has gone into effect. And this is to implement the UN sanction, and this falls within the subcommittee on UN resolution. We propose that this be referred to that subcommittee. Or as per usual practice, that this will be referred to the SITHO's committee to examine the UN Security Council sanctions. All right, for those without a subcommittee, the deadline for amendment is 11th of February. If extended, 18th of March. All right, and moving on next to further business for council meeting on the 28th of January. Mr. Chen Hanpan has replaced his question. Bill, resumption of debate on second reading and third reading, Land Miscellaneous Provisions Amendment Bill 2014. At the council meeting on the 28th of January, other than continuing with the voting regarding the insurance fraud motion by Mr. Chen Kin-po, we will be dealing with two motions and one adjournment debate. The first one is by Mr. Abraham Sheikh as the slow progress in approving the funding for infrastructural projects. The second one by Mr. Stephen Ho regarding promoting the sustainable development of egg and fish. And the third one is moved by Ms. Claudia Mo under ROP 16.4, petrol bomb attack and the media, on the media organization and freedom of the press. All right, moving on to business for the council meeting on February the 4th. There are 22 questions, 6 written and the other are in writing. Bills, first and second reading. Arbitration Amendment Bill 2015 and Clearing and Settlement Systems Amendment Bill 2015. Bill, resumption of debate on second reading, committee statement, third reading, Stamp Duty Amendment Bill 2014. Government motions. 3 proposed resolutions will be moved by the Secretary for Labour and Welfare under the 3 ordinances. First, Employees' Compensation Ordinance, Cap 282. Second, pneumoconiosis and mesothelioma Compensation Ordinance, Cap 360. And Occupational Deafness Compensation Ordinance, Cap 6469. Legal advisor, please. Chairman, thank you. Well, in relation to the three ordinances, the SLW has given the notice to move three motions at the Council meeting on February the 4th. In connection with these three ordinances, there are 18 compensation order, please, members. The meeting is in progress. Legal advisor, please. Thank you, Chair. The amounts under the ordinances will increase from 4.4 to 5.7%, and this will go into effect on March the 5th. Of the 18 items, 15 were amended in 2012. There was one that was amended in 1998, and 2 are freshly included in this exercise for adjustment. In November, the Manpower Panel was consulted on the proposals, and members were in support. Thank you. Subcommittee? No. All right. This will happen on the 4th of February. Members' motions. Sid Ho will move a motion on the invalidation of the NPCSC's decision and reactivating the constitutional reform process. And Mr. Charles Mocker will move a motion on a review on the crimes ordinance regarding access to computer with criminal and dishonest intent. Amendment deadline is 28th of January, a Wednesday, for Mr. Mock's motion. Right, there are 7 items. A list has been tabled. The amendment deadline is on the 4th of February. If members wish to speak, please give notification before the 27th of January. Well, a report of committee. The first one is the report on subcommittee on waste disposal, designated waste disposal facility amendment regulation 2013, commencement notice 2014, and waste disposal RTS amendment regulation 2013, and commencement notice. Sid Ho, Chairman, to resolve the environmental problems arising from the Southeast NT landfill, the administration launched a whole string of measures, including metal tailgate cover and some tanks for refuse collection trucks, opening the Sha-Tin transfer station to private waste collectors, and reducing the charges for waste disposal at several transfer stations. The committee raised an objection to these proposals, but they urged the administration to bring in as soon as possible the arrangement for the SENT to accept only construction waste and make sure that private collectors will have sufficient time to make preparation. The administration has undertaken that they will bring the environmental panel up to date on the situation. Just a reminder that deadline for amendment is the 4th of February. If members would like to make amendments, the deadline to do so is 28th of January to 13th. Position of committees. There are 8 bills committees. One has to be carrying on for more than 3 months. There are 4 subcommittees under the House and 9 subcommittees under the panels to do with policies. Proposal for the appointment of a subcommittee under the House Committee to study issues relating to mainland Hong Kong SAR families. We had a fair amount of discussion last time, and members are in support of this in principle. I hope that members will endorse paragraphs 4 to 6 of the paper regarding the terms of reference and also the timetable. Any questions there? If not, then I urge members to join the subcommittee. Who would like to join the subcommittee? There will be a circulation of invitations by the Secretariat. Proposal of the Parliamentary Liaison Committee to conduct a parliamentary visit to Germany in response to an invitation from the German government. Ms. Sid Ho, please. Chairman, thank you. The Consulate General of Germany wrote to the Council on January the 6th to invite a delegation of LegCo members to visit the Deutsche Bundestag, or the Federal Parliament, from 1st to 6th of March 2015. The German government will cover all the travel expenses, accommodation, transportation, travel insurance, and meals. The committee, after deliberations, has decided to recommend that a 9-member delegation be sent on an invited visit to Germany. The committee has made reference to the mechanism for selecting members to join delegation for visits in the current term and proposes that the mechanism be adopted to decide how the 9 places should be allocated. The details are set out in paragraphs 8 to 9. I'd like to invite members to endorse the recommendations by the committee.
As Ms. Ho has suggested, we will accept the invitation from the German federal government, and the visit will take place from the 1st to the 6th of March 2015. And also there's the mechanism for the selection of delegation members. Any problem, any comments about that? If there's nothing, we would endorse that. There's nothing under AOB. Meeting's adjourned.